My first question is for Ms. Abrams. Ms. Abrams, is the Georgia election law that Speaker Jones talked about, is it a racist piece of legislation?
I think there are components of it that are indeed racist because they use racial animus as a means of targeting the behaviors of certain voters to eliminate their limit their participation in elections.
So you believe that the Georgia legislature made deliberate attempts to suppress the minority vote?
Yes.
Georgia has a no excuse absentee voting provision in that law. As Ms. Jones, I think, has said, certainly in her written statement, Connecticut, Delaware, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and New York do not have any no excuse absentee voting. Are the voting laws in Connecticut, Delaware, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and New York racist?
I would say that they are behind the 8 ball and they need to be improved, and that's why I support the For the People Act voting rights provisions that would expand access to no excuses absentee voting. But as we explained earlier, it is how these behaviors are targeted. The state of Georgia targeted communities that used these resources for the first time to their benefit, and thus, after 15 years of Republican-dominated use of absentee balloting, it suddenly changed its mind about the utility, the processing, the timeliness.
So you do think, excuse me, we only have 5 minutes to ask questions, and so if you would respond to my question. So just to be clear, you think Connecticut, Delaware, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and New York that have more restrictive, no excuse absentee voting, you believe those election laws are racist?
Senator, I'm responding to your question. Your question is...
No, Ms. Adams, you're filibustering. Could you answer yes or no?
I'm not. Sir, I'm not filibustering. I'm stating very specifically. I believe that restrictive voting laws should be addressed by the For the People Act. I believe that the Georgia decision...
So just to be clear, whether they're racist or not, you think they need to be changed because you disagree with them, right?
No, that is not what I've said.
Okay.
I have said that those laws that were changed in 2021 in response to an increased use by people of color, laws that were put in place by Republicans 15 years ago, and they were perfectly satisfied with the utility of those laws until they were used successfully by people of color. The intent matters.
And you think
the intent behind these laws matter in the state of Georgia.